Okay, hello again everybody, and just another video from me, just a few things I'd like to talk about. First of all, I'd like to talk about the situation around Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge and Rayman Legends, which were supposed to be exclusive to the Wii U. After some digging around, it turned out that Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge was a 1 year exclusive, but it no longer is. Apparently that'll be getting released in April. I'm not sure if it'll be in Japan only, where Nintendo aren't the publishers, but apparently there's a few changes being made to it, so it could be released elsewhere as well. But apparently the publisher, because it was meant to be a 1 year exclusive, because it's been released earlier, uh, the publishers of it are having to pay a fine for it now, and uh, that's their own fault really. Rayman Legends, which has now been announced as a September release for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, um, apparently that, I'm not sure if that was supposed to be a timed exclusive or not, but it turns out that a lot of fans were asking Ubisoft if they could have a port of it. Ubisoft have said yes, you can have a port of it, so now it will be ported to the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 early September. No, another news, PlayStation 4, there's a rumoured price in yen, which is going to be over 40,000 yen, which rounds up to about £300 and $450. Um, but I can't really see that being the prices in the other regions, because the Wii U in Japan was about, if you take it into dollars, it was lower than the price of what North America paid in dollars, and it was also lower in pounds than what Britain, the UK, paid in pounds as well. So we actually paid higher than what the Japanese did. So I can see this happening again with the PlayStation 4. It might be because it's $450 in when you convert it from yen. I think it might be about 500, 550 in dollars, and if converting the yen to pounds, I can see it maybe being about £400. Um, Maybe a bit more, give or take. But that's all I have to say on that at the moment. The Xbox 720, Xbox 8, Xbox 1080, whatever the hell it's being called. Apparently, it is needing internet requirement. It's needing internet to even be played. This is a bad thing. It's going to really undermine quite a lot of people, because people stay right out there that can't get a good broadband connection. Maybe they don't have broadband at all. They won't be able to buy it because it requires an internet connection. On the other hand, if people do buy it and have a good internet connection, what happens if there's a problem with their ISP? What happens if there's a late payment? What happens if there's an internet outage in their area? There's too many variables to happen with it. So if this does become true, and this was coming from Edge magazine, and they've been right about quite a lot of things from their insiders, so I'm inclined to believe this because they have been right about quite a lot of things. They're also saying it'll be bundled with Connect 2 and a few other things. I'll leave a link to the article in the description. Shop2.net, there's a section for the Wii U and the upcoming games. They actually have release dates for quite a few games, including Bayonetta 2. I'm not inclined to believe the release dates. Bayonetta 2 is on their website scheduled for release in June this year, and I really don't see that happening, because from the video that we've seen in the Nintendo Direct, it was nowhere near complete. They were still working on models and concept art and still getting quite a lot of things done. Bayonetta 2 I don't think we'll see until maybe the end of the year, early 2014. They also had a release date for The Wonderful 101, which is the same day as Bayonetta 2, which is the 14th of June. I can see this one being more realistic and probably truthful, because from what we've seen of The Wonderful 101, it does look pretty complete and just needing to get a few finishing touches added to it. So I think that may be released in June. They also they had a release date for The Wind Waker in HD last night, but they've now changed it to be announced. So the release date they had for it was September, which falls into the about the timeline that Nintendo themselves gave, because if I'm correct, fall starts around September, and we don't really use the we don't really say fall in Scotland, so I'm not exactly sure when it starts. If someone could let me know, I'd appreciate it. What else was there? No, I think that's everything. If there's anything else, I'll. Oh, in fact, no, wait a minute. Oh, yes, there was one more thing. Helena, my dog come to see me. Hey, hey, oh, lie down. Hey, lie down. Okay, one more thing that I want to talk about. NeoGAF. They got dye photos of the for the Wii U, and Digital Foundry or Eurogamer decided to run with like the littlest information that they could get, and pretty much just come out and say that the Wii U was not next gen. So I'm just wondering how much they actually read of the NeoGAF uh, threads, because there is quite a lot of things on it. Digital Foundry are running with it is a 4670 GPU, and there's a lot more speculation on the NeoGAF because they're looking right into this die, and they still don't know everything about it. And according to the thread, there's about 40, maybe 50% of the die that they still don't understand. They don't know what it does, because it's just a completely custom chip, and until they figure it out, they don't really know the exact power of the GPU. So I'll leave a link to that as well, and with that, have a nice day. Oh, and this here is Iron Brew. It is the best drink in the world.